ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Matthews, and alongside me, the brand new owner of DCW. This is the home of DCW. This is Eric Bischoff. This is our first episode, and what an episode of DCW Elite. We just witnessed a tie inside of a steel cage that's never been done in DCW before. It's very interesting. Now, we were supposed to have Austin and Hogan. They will be showing up right after Eric Bischoff one by one. And of course, we will see our world champions and of course our tag team champions here as well. But when to get first, Eric, how are you feeling about purchasing DCW?
Well, it always feels good to be owning a company again. And I hope I do better than what Mr. Paulie did to me. Now that I own the company, I hope I do a better job. Now, I thank you for being the first guest here. Of course, I know you got several more people down the line, but it just feels good to talk, especially with the man who started DCW.
Thanks, Bischoff. Just have a few questions, especially about DCW Deadline, as that's live on pay-per-view. We have several matches on deck, and of course, we're going to show them up on the screen by match as we get as this was the go-home show, and what a pay-per-view show this was. This was an epic show, epic main event. What an ending. I mean, some people might be curious to why a tie was needed. Well, I can't really get into the reasons, but MJF being involved was not my idea. It was this guy's idea. Yeah. I did come up with that, and I did come up with the MJF stuff, and just in general, it has been a lot of fun just being back in the creative activity and not being the owner and not having to do very much. Just being creative is all it has to be here on the company, and just in general, it feels awesome to be working with Eric Bischoff. Bischoff, thank you for, actually, I got a few more questions. Just, who is going to main event Deadline? I'll tell you this, it won't be Jay versus Seth. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Tag team wrestling tomorrow on Deadline is going to be amazing. It's going to be epic, and it's going to be something you don't want to miss. Deadline will be top tier pay-per-view level, just like tonight, just like what we saw tonight. It will be higher expectation that you ever saw in this company's history. You will see what DCW can do at its very, very best. With me in charge, DCW will go to the top. Not the bottom, not in the middle, but at the top. Because we are a company that prides on what we do. And this is what's best for business. Well, guys, next up is the man who kind of does a little bit of charge of DCW Elite. This man is the Hulkster, Hulk Hogan.
And here comes Mr. Hulk Hogan. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
Eric, Mr. Hogan, how has it been here on DCW's protocol and being the general manager?
Well, you know something, brother. It's been a job of mine to wrestle one more time, or just in general here in DCW, dude. But I'm glad you're here to interview me, because there's something I've been needing to say a lot. And disrespect in that locker room is nothing more than ignorant and stupid. It's another thing to be mean to other cultures or other people in that locker room, but Chris, I need to tell you something, man. It's when the people walk up to my office and they scream in my face telling me what to do. It doesn't just hurt me. It thrives. It hurts the ability to walk or talk. It hurts when you don't want to get Sweet Chin Music by Shawn Michaels. Hogan, where you going? Hogan.
Is Austin here yet? Hey, speak of the devil, Stone Cold.
What? What? This is Stone Cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are finishing up the interviews here on the press conference show here on after DCW went off the air. We have Austin here, who is the general manager of DCW Nitro. He just watched DCW Elite's episode, and what a show it was. Austin already has talked, and gonna let him talk just a little bit more.
Yeah, son, had a great episode. I watched it all the way through. Now I'm probably gonna watch it a second time, but Deadline, you just wait for what we got in store. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Ladies and gentlemen, my next guest, they are the challengers to the World Tag Team Championships, the Young Bucks.
It's all about the super kicks. And at Deadline, we will be crowned tag team champions.
Well, that was Brompton.
Hey, Roman Reigns. And you are gonna die.
So, my next guest, as Roman Reigns roughly just walked out, is the number one contender to the DCW Undisputed Championship, the Mr. Yeet Man, Jey Uso.
Yeet. Deadline. Undisputed championship. My title. Gotta win. Seth Rollins has no chance.
My next guest here is the Intercontinental Champion, Christopher Daniels.
Never seen a version of Christopher Daniels like this. I am the Intercontinental Champion, and at Drew McIntyre, you stand. No. What the hell? Claymore. McIntyre. You're just shocked. DDT. Title. This championship. It means more than your entire career is worth. And it's my time. I end this.
We're gonna do final 2 interviews, but coming up next is your X Division champion, Konosuke Takeshita, who will be facing Trick Williams at Deadline.
Williams hasn't seen what I have done to everyone else. He stands no chance.
Well, we're supposed to have Seth Rollins end off the conference, and I haven't got word that he's even here for the conference. Well, I think I'm gonna
Don't end the interview so abruptly. Sheriff Chris, your champion has arrived. DCW Deadline Undisputed Championship. You want an interview? I'll give you an interview. The Architect Division, the Undisputed Champion, is gonna walk in to San Diego, California for DCW Deadline co-main event of Deadline. And I'm gonna whip that Samoan bastard of Jey Uso's head, and I'm gonna smash it into a bunch of tiny little J's when they say yeet. They don't mean yeet. 'Cause Jey Uso is nothing more than a walking catchphrase. I'ma say yeet 24/7. Yeet, yeet, yeet. I can say yeet. Logan Paul can't say yeet. You are nothing like Logan Paul. I hold the championship. I hold the glory. You are nothing. You have nothing with me. You have nothing to earn this shot. You're worthless, and you're a son of a... Oh, Superman punch! He is smashing Seth's head in a chair. Yeet on that bitch.
Well, ladies ladies and gentlemen, thank you for enjoying the press host. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for enjoying the post-conference show after DCW League pay-per-view edition. Coming up next is DCW Deadline live on pay-per-view. What a show that is going to be. Hope to see you there. Thank you and good night.